See, the world gotta understand something now, right? To all the indie artists, I want you to get something in your mind. Fans nowadays are clout chasers. Because fans are clout chasers, what does that mean? What you talking about, S.H.O? Okay. Buying a feature from another major artist is pointless if they're not going to stamp you, actually really promote you, or plug you in to put you on. 90% of the time, they're not going to do it. So, don't buy the feature. Why would you go spend $10,000, $20,000 to get a feature with Bobo Joe? I ain't gonna call nobody name out specifically. And they don't put you on. You could have took that same $10,000, $20,000 and put it into the radio. Paid a marketing company to boost your streams or something. Don't pay to open up for these niggas either. Why? The fans didn't come to see you. They don't know you. Remember the Lil Wayne concert? When Wayne walked off the stage because the fans didn't fuck with his new artist? You want to know why they didn't fuck with his new artist? Because Wayne didn't take his time out to promote that new artist on social media. He didn't boost them up in front of the fans. So that way when they walked in there and he performed, they was familiar with him. They had no clue who he was. They didn't pay $200, $300 for a ticket to come see a nigga they don't know. So they're not interested in watching a nigga they don't know open up. They don't care. They spent a lot of money and not to see your ass, which is fair. But you also got to remember, you're paying to open up in front of a crowd of clout chasers. Now, that doesn't mean every single person in the crowd is a clout chaser. That's not what I'm saying. But we're talking about the vast majority of fans nowadays. A lot of fans nowadays are not traditional like they used to be back in the day, where they looked for new artists that was coming out that nobody knew, so they could say, hey, I was listening to him first or listening to her first. They don't do that no more. They only sit back and wait for another major name to stamp somebody or say, hey, this is my new people coming out. I'll give you an example, right? You remember Fujiano popped off, right? Shout out to Fujiano, free that man. But you remember when he got signed to 1017, right before he got signed, he had about 500 to 1,000 followers on Instagram. Gucci Mane made one post. Within 24 hours, that nigga had 1 million fans. And there was a bunch of niggas on there, yeah, I've been fucking with Fu, da-da-da-da-da. But if you go look at that same account who said I've been fucking with Fujiano, and you go look through all Fujiano old posts, you don't see that nigga nowhere. You don't even see him like nothing. The moral of this story is, stop buying features. Stop paying to open up for these niggas. It ain't gonna get you nowhere. Let's keep it funky, let's keep it real. And now everybody charging you to open up now. Even niggas that's charging you to open up for a show that ain't got no benefit in it. They charging you to open up in front of a group of DJs who've been washed for 20 years. They ain't got no inside connections in pool. And if they do got an inside connection to pool, nigga, they want an arm and a leg to take you in there. They charging you more than what the label will charge you to get a meeting. See, this is what happens when you don't know the business either. Because, you know, labels don't really charge you for meetings. It's not the label that's charging you. It's that middleman. That's who's charging you. That's who's telling you, yeah, bro, I need 3,000. I get you a meeting with Atlantic. I need 500. I need 2,500. I need 1,700 to get you a meeting with this label. They won't get you no meeting. And if they do get you a meeting, ain't nothing guaranteed. So why would you want to spend $2,500, $5,500 for something that ain't guaranteed? They ain't guaranteeing you nothing. Shout out to the DJs and the people that's plugging people in and ain't promising them nothing. But I'm telling you as an artist, it is worthless to buy these things. And I'm telling you from experience because I've done it. I've paid for the big features. I've paid to open up. I've done all of these things. So I ain't telling you something that I have not done. I'm telling you something that I actually fucking did. And I don't give a fuck what nobody think. Nigga, I'm fire, nigga. I'm dope. I know I'm dope. Because every feature that I've did, like I say, I ain't trying to drop no name because I'm not attacking them. But every major feature that I've done When I went back and played my song to the people that do listen to music, that do listen to my music and check me out, you know what they say? Bro, you crushed that nigga on your song. They did good though. They was fire too. But nigga, you gave them niggas hell. You damn right. I don't give a fuck who it is. Nigga, you put Lil Wayne on my song. Nigga, you think Wayne finna embarrass me? Nigga, no, that song won't come out until I feel like I wrote a dope enough verse to make niggas be like, ooh, that nigga just gave Wayne a run for his money. You motherfucking right. Now, I will say this though. You do have a few celebrity artists. A few. To where if you do a song with them, it could change your life because they have that much of a cult following. So which means if they just make a post and say, hey, check out my new single with such and such, such and such, then yeah, it's a big possibility a lot of shit gonna happen for you off of that. That's why people like Drake and Wayne, as examples, are two of the hardest people for indie artists to get a feature with. Because see, those are life-changing features. Because if I did a song with Wayne today, and Wayne posted it and said, hey man, y'all gonna rock with this shit, it's gonna get tons of views. And labels is gonna jump on it because they know it's Wayne. So they know if they jump on it, put some money into it, get Wayne to come out and do the video, and they promote it, they know it's gonna bring back dollars. I can do that same thing with any one of them other. I ain't gonna call them out because, you know, you start saying names, people think you're trying to attack them or play them. So, but you know who. We ain't stupid. But if I did that to one of them other artists, labels ain't jumping over that shit because they're like, yeah, he dope, he signed, he on, but he not Lil Wayne. He not Drake. You know what I'm saying? He not Doja Cat. He not, you know what I'm saying? He not Nicki Minaj. He's not, you understand? Those are names that I named to where you can't, as an indie artist, just do a feature with them. Even though they do features, they will do a feature with anybody who got the money. But you also got to remember, it's a middleman in a way. It's a manager and a booking agent who ain't going to answer shit unless it's one of them major companies calling in the book or another major artist calling in the book. So that's another thing too. You ever sent a message to the booking agent trying to get a price? And this, they put all over the page. What do artists say? Hey man, hit my booking agent up for features. You hit the booking agent up, the booking agent don't even fucking reply. He don't reply. BFB the Pac-Man just did a solid the other day. Shout out to BFB. He said $1,500 features. My homeboy hit him up for the 15. I had the bread in his hand. Hit his peoples up. His peoples ain't answer. We're not blaming BFB. That ain't BFB fault. But his peoples ain't answer the call. They ain't even respond to the message. And you know what they're gonna say? Oh man, we had 1,000 DMs. So what, my nigga? That's your job. That's what he hired you for. To check those DMs and get that money. So you don't know how much money that you just took out of that nigga pocket by not responding to them DMs. Now granted, you do got artists that bullshit. We know that. But out of 1,000, nigga, all 1,000 of them ain't bullshitting. A lot of them got that right then and there. That's probably why they messaged you. Because they had it in their hand. Take these. No, you ain't got to take my word for it. I really don't give a fuck. Because, you know, we live in this world nowadays when you try to help, it don't mean shit. And all help ain't good help. Because some people, they try to help you. And as soon as you don't do something that they want you to do, they spin it around, do something fucked up, and then blame it all on you. And like I said, we're in a different type of world nowadays. People clout chase. They like drama. They don't never want to hear two sides of a story. They only want to hear whatever somebody told them that they feel like got a little bit of juice. Or if it's about somebody who got juice and it's some messy shit, they don't care to hear both sides. All they want to hear is the story that was told to them. So it ain't no point even defending yourself in that manner because it ain't gonna go nowhere. It's not gonna go anywhere. Damn, I just gave y'all niggas a 10-minute message.